Dr. Marnie Wachtler.
Hi!
Dr. Marnie is a naturopath in Calgary here, and she runs the Gaia Naturopathic Clinic. So I'm going to pass it over to her, and she can talk about what she specializes in.
I first started out in my profession as a massage therapist, and I found that I got to a glass ceiling where I wanted to help people more. So I went back to school and became a naturopathic doctor, and I've been a doctor for 10 years now. And in those 10 years, I found that women's health has been more needy in the way that there's a lot more issues with thyroid concerns. I myself found out that I had a thyroid issue, and it really changed my life. So being able to help women change their ability to cope in life and stressors just by optimizing their hormones, thyroid, and digestion has been so great.
So I came here with symptoms of lethargia. My hair was falling out, my hair was brittle. I was quite overweight at the time. I weighed approximately 175, close to 180 pounds. In between, I fluctuated in between there.
And that's about 50 pounds more than what you...
Yeah, I'd say about 45 pounds.
45
pounds, yeah, which is quite a chunk, especially when you didn't even know you were overweight. I guess I just carried it everywhere, right? Yeah. Very smoothly. And we...
It bounced everywhere.
It bounced everywhere.
Sorry.
After, what was it, about a year, like doing some hormone balancing, removing some foods from my diet, it was concluded that I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder called Hashimoto's, an autoimmune disorder that attacks your thyroid or affects your thyroid. And that's where we are now, still.
With an autoimmune disorder, you can cure it. It's a matter of being able to be restrictive enough to decrease stress.
Yes.
And most of your food allergies, so sugar, wheat, gluten, dairy, those are the things that I find most important to reduce the autoimmunity to the thyroid. Shouldn't you be cured by now?
Unfortunately, no. I'm too rebellious.
Just joking. The iron hand has to come down.
Pretty much. I have to say though, but before I came here, my diet was horrendous. I didn't know it was horrendous. I didn't know how to eat properly. I didn't know what was healthy. So coming to see Dr. Marnie has really opened my eyes, and I've done a lot of research myself. I do have a tendency to be a very high stress person. I take a lot on, and I do not have proper coping mechanisms for dealing with stress.
So the first place to start is to test the thyroid for thyroid peroxidase, which is the autoimmune antibody against the thyroid. When we have levels above 34, that is diagnostic to say that you have Hashimoto's. The other criteria involved is the TSH levels on your normal thyroid test will be either high or low, putting you in a hypo or a hyperthyroid situation. You can also look at T3 and T4 to see what is the optimal levels of the thyroid, and being able to assess completely the thyroid and its autoimmunity. When we take the next step in order to implement treatment, we'll look at other allergies that might be creating an autoimmune response. Looking at foods or food allergies by doing a blood test to see what those immunoglobulins may be showing for food allergies, and decreasing inflammation, optimizing digestion, all of those.
All the fun stuff. So for something fun, just to break up the medical talk, because you know how exciting that can be sometimes.
It's exciting to me.
I thought I'd do a couple rapid fire questions for Dr. Marnie so people get to know her a little bit. And her fun personality. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'll do 3. Okay.
3 questions.
What is your recommendation when craving sugar instead of eating the sugar?
Drop it and do 10 push-ups just to distract the person.
What's your biggest addiction?
Probably exercise, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I love to exercise for 1 to 2 hours, 5 days a week.
That's really good. What is your favorite clothing brand?
I like Lole
Oh.
and Mellow. Mellow is a designer out of Montreal.